right, guys. Thank you. Day 2, MEX 2025. And we're here with, man, a great family that gets things done. We got Mike Tech, we got DJ Cadence, DJ Erin Elyse. How you guys doing?
We're good.
Real well.
Oh, yeah, we're doing awesome.
So what's the family connection? Is it all family?
So Mike and I are together, and this one is new to convention life, so we had to bring her along.
Okay, all
Okay,
right.
so with
New
that
to
being,
convention life.
We're breaking her in.
Okay, well, good.
okay. So how has it been for you, DJ Cadence?
Oh, it's been amazing. Last night was a blast too, and these two killed it on stage.
Yes, they did.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they
I wish they would have had you guys earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I know this, may not be new to you guys, but with this being your first time, what was the first time for you guys when you guys came to the show? And how was that?
Yeah, our first time at this particular show or at any show?
No, this particular
Oh
show.
man, this particular show actually was my first show back when it was
Mobile.
Beat
Oh,
before it joined forces. So I came at first in 2017. The last time we had Mobile Beat before COVID, and then things became
2019.
MEX. Yeah, Mike and I were both here in Vegas at the Trop. We both attended, and neither one of us even ran into
didn't
each
know
other,
each other, yeah.
or met
Oh,
each other. We
wow.
met later that year at a different DJ convention.
Wow.
At DJ X or something?
No,
DJC.
DJC down in Scottsdale that year.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, wow.
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 Well, you guys
Small
make
world.
a powerful couple. I love what you guys do.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yes.
the convention world has brought us so much. It brought us each other. It's brought us a lot of lifetime friends. I mean, we got 2 kids out of this whole deal, so if you're looking for someone who thinks conventions are the shit,
Hey,
I mean,
man.
Let me ask you a question. So what kind of, do y'all club DJs or what do y'all do? What's the specialty back home?
Oh, we do it all. Nightclubs, weddings, and corporate. We have our feet in all 3 worlds. I started off as a nightclub DJ and a radio DJ on air first. And then these bachelorettes wanted me to do their weddings. I didn't even want to touch weddings. And then I started migrating to weddings. And then obviously corporates and weddings are kind of one and the same. So I started doing nightclubs and weddings and simultaneously. So it's not like one season on, one season off. Like we consistently do nightclubs and weddings.
So you glad you changed your mind about that?
Oh yeah, very glad, especially for what we do and how I market the Drop the Mic brand, the DJ Mike Tech brand. We want the bride who lived in the club. She may not go to the club as much, but when she was single, she was out there shaking that ass, and she wanted that for her wedding.
Okay.
That's
where the kids come from, right there, right there.
Yep.
Right
Absolutely. Can we curse? Because I already cursed.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. I have no filter. Yeah. We can edit that out.
No. It's
Do
grown folks.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, be you.
I
Yeah.
agree with Mike. So I also started on vinyl like 20 years ago and was a show
my
DJ,
gosh.
show DJ only. And everybody's like, you should do weddings. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be a mobile DJ. Look at me now going to these mobile entertainment expos. I became a believer once I started doing weddings because everybody's coming for the same purpose. They're coming to party, they're coming to dance, and you're not waiting at the club hoping people come in, hoping to fill the place, right?
Yeah.
But I still DJ at clubs sometimes because you got to keep it fresh. Know what everybody's listening to now? Like, what? Now we're listening to 2000s again?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So what about
Classics.
Yeah.
what about you, Aaron?
So my introduction to DJing was actually as a karaoke host. So I started out hosting karaoke, which honestly helped me learn to EQ things really fast on the fly, and exposed me to a huge variety of music really fast. So if you see me at any point, oh hi. If you see me at any point,
Y'all know, I don't know, y'all hear what's playing in the background.
Yeah, he's getting it popping already. Chris Brown.
Stripper flash
he'll usually be dancing. I'll usually be singing along because I know all the damn lyrics, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I started out hosting, then got into DJing within like that like bar and club space, and then soon went into weddings after that. Weddings became my bread and butter. COVID was kind of a big reset button. And then I transitioned from the Pacific Northwest down to the South, and South Carolina has got me so much more in the nightlife, which I love DJing clubs, and I've gotten some pretty cool opportunities to DJ in front of larger, more poppin' groups of people rather than, like a little country sports bar type deal, which is where I started. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was good just seeing you guys last night perform, and it was like, hearing people talk about the family dynamic, and it was no egos. You guys were supporting each other, pumping each other up, and that's a great thing to see in the DJ industry because we know how sometimes we can just be, the crab in the bucket type.
Absolutely.
No support and only criticism.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I only know one other couple, the Ragozas, that are both DJs and entertainers.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, great.
But for me personally, the ladies being females in the industry, it's already doubly tough for females to be in the industry. And so for me and Erin to have that dynamic of both not being just DJs, but mom and dad, and fiancés to each other, it's always great to support her, not because I want to, I have to, because you don't see that a lot. And just have that support of, and a lot of spouses are not in the industry, so your spouse that's not in the industry don't get a chance to always support their people in DJing. So if you have a wife or husband that's not a DJ, they're typically not at your events, because they have their own 9-to-5 or other responsibilities to take care of. So the fact that me and Erin share the same occupation and we're able to, I can be a cheerleader behind her and vice versa, shows that community that, hey, we're not just lovers, we're not just parents, but we're actually fans of each other. So that's what I like to do when I'm behind Erin and bigging her up, what I'm saying? Being a female in the game, and just, being a minority on top of that, just showing that cohesiveness as a family unit. So.
That's great, but we do have one more couple that are DJs in here.
Oh, cool.
Jeff and his wife is DJ Cali Cal.
All right.
That's awesome.
There we go. Yeah. Now, there's 3 couples that we know now.
We got Russ and Morgan.
Yeah, Russ and Morgan. Yeah, thank you for that name drop. Shout out to Russ and Morgan. But we are in the minority of, husband and wife or spouse, what I'm saying?
Support,
being
full
the same.
support.
Yeah, exactly. So.
And that's good because when I see those guys, it's always support.
Yeah.
Whether it's from the DJ aspect or the photo booth aspect, and it's great to see that because it gives a great example of what we can achieve. So thank you guys for representing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Well, I don't have anything else. I was thoroughly impressed last night. Had a good time. The music was hipping and hopping, baby. And I mean,
yeah, he even
you
danced
did
last
thing
night.
last year too, man. And
he danced last night.
It's good. We loved it. We love. I can't say some stuff I want to say. I'm just gonna say like that.
We can be ourselves.
No. Sometimes you gotta think about who write the check. Not the language, the check.
Yep, I understand.
Yeah. So I can't. But you guys were a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
I'll put it like that. But no, it was really good, and I really enjoyed it. And like you said, it's always cool to see the young ladies on the wheels of steel. I laugh when she's doing her thing and support her, and she supports me. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah,
Absolutely.
but hey, y'all
DJ
keep it in the family. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, DJ Cadence.
Yes.
What would you say to someone that's thinking about coming to one of these shows?
Okay, so this is only my second. My first was a month ago. And
Shout out to the Pittsburgh DJ Summit.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. Yeah.
My boy Aaron,
Yes.
plug.
And so I got drug along to go to this Pittsburgh Summit, and it was mind-blowing. I never thought I needed to go and see more gear or more photo booths, more anything, watch other DJs DJ, but it was such a welcoming experience. The whole barriers of competition were broken down. The walls crumbled in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
There was no competition, it was only support out there, and I got to meet these 2 amazing people a month ago.
Wow, y'all just met.
Yes.
I thought y'all were like
Yeah.
boom coom boobalahs and hanging out breaking bread at the same table.
When it's right, it's right.
And not these companies yet, sipping these in the club, you call me Blackjack.
No, the way she was dancing last night and doing everything, I thought y'all all knew each other.
Yeah, I thought it had, just been a while.
hanging out.
That's great.
It's
that's a great compliment.
Support.
Yeah,
it was.
No competition.
Nah, she came up to us at the summit and was like, you guys are awesome. And I was like, where you from? And it was networking more than anything.
Yeah.
Like, yo, won't you? She knew that we told her we were coming to here at MEX.
And she said
she was interested. And then I was able to get her to play at the DOS audio booth. tomorrow. Congratulations.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
she went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Real quick.
But
Yeah,
in this
real quick.
industry, As we all know, as professional DJs, you always got to stay ready.
Oh,
be
yeah,
ready
yeah.
because when somebody don't show up or something happens, and
Gotta be ready.
You gotta be ready, to plug that hole in. You know what I'm saying? So we're just happy that she took the risk to come to MEX, and now she gets to showcase her wonderful talents.
So where are you from?
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, all right, Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland. All right, well, good, but that's cool. Well, man, family affair, however y'all doing and whatever's going on, 70s, John Ritter in the family or whatever,
it's working.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But,
I'm taking my 20%. Don't get it twisted. I'll do this for free. You know what I'm saying? Like $1.99 per hour.
no, we understand, brother. We understand.
Yeah,
Got to get our percentages. But hey, once again, we thank y'all for joining us on the Two DJs and One Mic podcast, and we hope to see y'all around in more and more places doing more great things. And we'll chat with y'all next time.
Thanks for having us.
All right.
Guys, we're here, day 2, MEX PBX, live on the showroom floor. The doors have opened, and we got about close to 5,000 people roaming through here. And we have the opportunity to talk to Tony, DJ Big Wheel.
Yes, Big Wheel.
How you doing, Tony?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Yes.
So Jeff was, go ahead, Jeff.
Like I say, my reason for wanting to talk to Tony, besides him being another DJ that we want to interview, is because he actually entered the contest to be in the DJ Invasion, and he was selected to be one of the DJs on stage. And we wanted to talk to him about how the process was. So how did it all start, Tony?
So the process, it all started, first of all, I'd like to thank for being on the same platform, you guys, 2 DJs and a microphone. I actually got a chance to meet you guys last year, I believe,
Yes.
through a good friend, Maurice. So it's been an honor just to follow you guys' journey, and to be here to be interviewed, it's definitely amazing and a blessing. So going back to your question, JP, going through the process was one, it's like, I think as a DJ, when you're humble, can I do this? Can I give the people something that they can resonate with, that they can enjoy, and something that I can kind of say, hey, I done that, punch my ticket and say, okay, this was a great experience. But going back to the process, you had to do like a 2 to 5 minute demo.
Okay.
And what I did on my demo, it was definitely a video and audio. So what I did with mine is I did a variety of R&B, country, some dance and things like that to kind of give them a mixture of what kind of portfolio that I had DJing wise.
Okay. All right. And so that was step one. You send in your video and
yes, and then you just kind of wait, and so they said, hey, we're gonna announce the selections prior to Christmas. Christmas came, and I was like, okay, maybe I didn't make the cut. So I just sit patiently waiting, and then I got a notification in the email stating that, after Christmas, saying, hey, you've been selected as one of the 10 DJs to bless the DJ Invasion stage. So
were you nervous? Were you scared?
I wouldn't say I was nervous. I would say I was a little apprehensive to fully understand, because it's Chris Washburn, DJ Washburn. He actually gave some good advice. He said, hey, I want you guys just to have fun. Don't take this as like it's a DMC competition. Just come and play good music, entertain, and have fun. So I don't say I was nervous, but I was eagerly ready to do this.
Yes.
How many times did you change your routine?
I changed my routine. It's funny you say that. I changed my routine about 16 times, but of course, you know, I lean on my solid guy, DJ Chill.
Yeah.
He's like, hey man, look, it's down to crunch time. Pick. He said, yeah, my handler. He said, pick 3. He said, pick 3, and then take one of them out, and then just have 2.
Yeah.
So even until the day,
told you right.
yeah. So I did that. So even to the day when I got here ready to go over my final selections, I still was changing it, JP. I was like, hey, I want to change it because I wanted to try to be perfect, you know?
Yeah.
So were you, with making all of those changes, would you say that had something to do with being nervous, or you didn't want to fail in front of your peers?
I would definitely, Mike, say both. Being a little bit nervous and didn't want to fail in front of peers, but the biggest thing, I wanted to try and make sure that my flow fit the other DJ's flow, because it is a team effort. You got 10 DJs and not anyone knowing what we're playing. So,
Will, you went first.
I went first, so it didn't matter, right?
Yeah.
You're absolutely
You
right.
do whatever you want.
Yeah.
They had to change from there.
Yeah.
And it's safe to say that your flow maybe only flowed with 2 more people that DJ.
3.
I'm gonna say 2. But go ahead.
But it definitely was a flow that, you know, it was definitely, if I say was it the routine that I practiced over time and time, it was not. It was a lot of things in there that I thought would be some good impromptu things that I was dropping different little nuggets in there. I didn't do that because I was initially gonna go on Rev 5. I switched up to a different controller, so I just basically.
Were you not familiar with that controller?
I was not familiar with that controller at
It
all.
was a Rain performer. He had never touched one. He's a pioneer guy, so yeah.
So I'm familiar with the Rain 1, with the Rev 7, but not the Rev 5 or the Rain performer.
Yeah. But
So,
you said it was a nice one.
it was after I was able to get on that system. It just came natural, like secondhand. It was just like, all right, go. You know, it's time to execute.
Yeah, I got a platter, fader, up and down. Let's go.
But I will tell you this: they did change some things on that because, because if you know, going from a Rain to a Pioneer, the pitch is on a different side. So so are the low buttons and the track load.
Everything is different.
Yeah, it's different. So I had to recontrol my hand from memory to keep from doing
Cue points in a different place, or cue points in the same place.
The cue points are. But for toggling through your library and things like
pitch
that.
being, all of that, it's different place.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you made us proud. You did a really good job. It was a good mix. We caught some of it, and it was really good. And you played to the people who were in front of you, and it was just, I thought it was really good, and we enjoyed it.
And one of the things that I think is awesome about what you did is you did something that you wanted to do without letting something hold you back. Because sometimes people will put boundaries where there are no boundaries. They won't even take that they won't even try. And you say, you know what, this is something that I want to do. I'm gonna put that, put my name in the hat. And because you did that, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. All right. Yes.
So did you almost change your style and want to do what everybody else gets up there and does?
Absolutely, 100%, or I should say 1,000%, because it's like the niche, right? It's like, okay, this is a niche. This is what I see everybody else doing. So maybe they're accustomed to that. But what people just want to have a good time and hear some good music, and the way you bring it, and the way you bring your own vibe. Every DJ has their own unique vibe. And I think once you set that vibe, either they fall into it, or us as professional entertainers, we know how to change that, right? By their actions and things as such. So that's what I try to do.
Now, how many minutes did they give you guys?
They gave us, each set was supposed to be roughly 30 minutes, but they tried to keep it down to 28 minutes to allow for switching, and also to give intros and outros.
Yeah.
That's good. I love that, man. And if you had to do it again, is Is there anything that you would change about it?
I think if I had to do it again, if you're talking about me personally preparing, I think I wouldn't go through 3 or 4 sets. I think I would just go through one thing and say, this is my routine, and I'm sticking to it, and march forward. But, and just try to be flexible. But if I was talking about a planning standpoint, I would probably say, hey, DJs, I need to know, send me your playlist. I'm not going to share it with anybody, so that way you can adjust the schedule on what DJs is coming up and what different their roles or their time slots.
That's a great point. So if you were, I won't say in charge, but if you had some input on the way this thing goes moving forward, what is some things you would possibly tell Chris or others in charge to change to make this better?
One, I think I would solicit feedback. What does that look like for us, the other DJs? Hey, DJs, I want to get your input. Tell me, what do you think is going to, what should we do going forward that can change and make this better? But I would definitely say I want to know what you're playing and try to stagger that to balance out the vibe. I don't want any gaps. Yeah. I want to keep the folks engaged all the time.
Yeah.
So knowing if I got new DJs, just because you have a new DJ on that stage doesn't mean you doesn't have a true seasoned professional.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Because it's a lot of party rockers we just
quick.
don't know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So for someone that may be interested in taking that lead, what advice would you give to them?
Hey, it's just like this. I think you said it. Make up your mind and say, this is what I want to do, and stick to the guns. It's like, yeah, I think a humble person probably going to go, am I the right person for this? We've all second-guessed ourselves saying, am I ready to start my business? Am I ready to do this? Am I ready to buy this new piece of equipment?
Yeah.
So the thing is, hey, I think for us getting on that stage or wanting to do it, it's like, hey, is the passion there? Do I really want to do that? What is the purpose that I want to do that? My sole purpose was to so someone can understand and know who DJ Big Will is.
Yeah.
So that's one way to do it. I mean, I looked at the flyers. I mean, my name is in the flyers and some of the other things with some of the peers. I mean, that's awesome.
I understand seeing you in there. And I mean, seeing you in there and doing stuff like that, I think it was totally awesome, man, and it was really cool to see you in that light. And he called me, and it's funny because I don't know if you did it, because I don't know how close we are on Facebook or if we're in each other's algorithms, but he said you didn't even tell him, and he told you to look at the ad instead of just telling him.
Right.
So you didn't make an announcement to the public or anything? Nobody?
Nope, I did.
Did you do that on purpose?
I did. I did it on purpose for this guy. Everybody else on social media, part of Chris's thing was, hey, make sure you share it out on Facebook, so Instagram, all your socials.
So did you block him?
my best friend, I didn't block him, but sometimes he doesn't always read what I send to him, so that was just a check on learning.
Oh, okay.
Check on reading, I should say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was good, man. Good job, and we appreciate you stopping on and talking to us. And I'm just super proud, man, and I'm glad that you took that time to submit that video. And hopefully we'll get others to do the same thing, submit that video, because we can't be on stage if we don't show up.
That's right.
If we don't submit.
That's right. But
I'll try.
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys taking the time out and having me to come in and do this interview. It means a lot to me. I know Maurice is I wouldn't say worst critic, he's my best critic. It's good to have a guy in your corner that's gonna give you honest truth. But to hearing both you, Mike, and you, Jeff, to give me some good pointers, I really do appreciate that.
Oh, no problem. We appreciate you.
Yep.
And again, guys, we're here with Tony, AKA DJ Big Will, not Willie, but Will. And he will make it happen, and we're going to make it happen by seeing you guys later. We're live, MEX 2025 PBX on the showroom floor.
And we're out.